I really don't even know how to start this video, guys. Just figured I had to get out and go somewhere quiet, so I tried to find a place that was not near my house, because I'm out working today, and so I just tried to find a quiet place. So I am at an off-leash dog park where there is no dogs, so we'll see if that changes. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kayla, and this is our channel, Our Wild Life. So if you haven't, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button if you like our content. Yeah. Alright, so where to start? I haven't posted a video for a really long time, and there's a reason for it. So about, I want to say a month ago, Joel and I found out that we were expecting baby number 3. It was not planned, was not expected. I panicked. It's been 9 years since, almost 9, the boys will be 9 at the end of this month, so it's been 9 years getting out of the baby stage. As much as I would love another baby, I panicked. And Joel was surprisingly okay with it, so it took me a little while to process. Okay, things are gonna change. 2 weeks after I found out, I started bleeding and I did have a miscarriage. So a little bit of background information. I didn't think I was one of those women that could have a miscarriage. I just didn't think it was possible. I mean, when I got pregnant with my twins, they were not planned. Alright, somebody walked by with their dog. So yeah, when I did get pregnant with the twins, they were not planned, and it happened pretty quickly. We were only married for about 3 months, and it was a healthy pregnancy, never had any issues. They were conceived naturally, so I didn't have any help, even though one of the problems with the autoimmune disease that I have can be infertility. I just thought, well, you know, I guess I'm really lucky that doesn't affect me. So I just thought I was one of those people that could just have babies, no problem. And because we hadn't really been trying, we've been preventing it for quite a while, I really truly believe that I would have never known that I was able to have a miscarriage had we not gone through this, because we just didn't try. And the more I read about it, the more I think that most women are capable of having a miscarriage, but a lot of women just don't try, or they have 1 or 2 and they're good, and then they prevent it, so they never even have the opportunity to even have a miscarriage, because they get pregnant so easily, and maybe only once or twice, or maybe never. So yeah, I just thought, you know, my babies are sticky. So yeah, I didn't think I was one of those women that could have a miscarriage, but I did. And one of the things that I find extremely interesting is that I didn't know how many people around me have actually had miscarriages until I had one. And then when I started to talk about it, people would say, yeah, I've had one, I've had 2, I've had 3. And it really shocks me, because you would think that people would talk about it more. I thought, before I had a miscarriage, I thought people talked about it, that it wasn't something that people hid. But evidently it still really is, because there were people I had no idea that had miscarriages, that have had multiple miscarriages. So yeah, it was really interesting. It was an eye-opener for me. Yeah, I think the biggest thing and the reason that I wanted to make this video is just to share the way that I'm feeling, because I mean, I don't know if it'll help anybody. I don't know if it is helping me. you go through a ton of emotions. Your mind does not feel right. The only way I can explain it is like my brain has just been completely scrambled, because yeah, my mind is just all over the place. So for Joel and I, because we were not planning, we were not trying, and baby came, and they come when they come, and we know that, we were okay with that. It took a little bit for us to get used to the idea when I first found out. He was a lot better than I was. He was totally like, okay, this is fine, which shocked me, because 10 years ago with the twins, he was not okay with it. He had a really hard time processing. So this time was like, oh, okay, he's processing way better than I am. That's unique. And so when you're not ready, for example, for 9 years we didn't try, and then baby came, then we processed, then we got excited. Then to lose baby really hit me, because now I'm in the spot where I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's sad. I did my crying. I took an entire week off work and just let my body heal and my mind kind of heal. And it's still work in progress, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I go to this place where I'm thinking, okay, well, number one, this baby wasn't planned. So number two, do we try again? Because I kind of feel like we got ripped off, because we did get a little bit of excitement, obviously, but we weren't trying in the first place, and we didn't really want another baby right now. We were trying to, we had some goals and things in mind. So now I'm in a spot where I'm like, okay, do I really want to go back? So do we try again, or do we not try again? Because I feel like I got ripped off, so maybe I should try again. But on the other hand, it's like, well, we weren't trying in the first place, and we didn't really want another one in the first place. So that's just a whole other mess of, you know, the mindset that I'm going through, and the scrambles that I'm going through at this exact moment. Yeah, it's there's no other way to explain it, that you just feel like your mind is scrambled. So yeah, thank the Lord that it was a very quick, and well, my body basically just did everything that it needed to do. And for that, I'm super grateful, because I have heard stories of people who were further along. I was exactly 7 weeks and 1 day when I lost the baby, so it was very early, and I'd only known for about a couple weeks that I was actually carrying a baby. So it doesn't make the pain any less, but I've heard some stories of people that have had to have D&Cs, and I just kept praying, please, Lord, I don't know if I can do that, and my body did everything it was supposed to. So in that, I'm very grateful. I was very early, and my body just did its thing. So yeah, it could have been a lot worse. I could have been further along. It could have been more emotional. So I guess there is blessing in that, and I'm grateful for that. I mean, I'm not angry. I'm not. Everyone said I'd be angry. I'm not. I haven't even gone through the angry. I've just been depressed and sad, and I didn't want to get out of bed. Just trying to like process everything, but not angry, which is odd, because I've heard a few of my friends say they really got angry. So yeah, I don't know, just processing it. So my advice to you is that if you have or are going through a miscarriage, number one, talk about it, because you'll be amazed about how many friends and how many people you know that have gone through the exact same thing and can help you and just listen and help give you advice. Number two, give yourself time to heal mentally and physically. I took a week off. I'm back to work this week because I had to pay some bills, you know, life. But I'm okay. I'm in a state of mind where I'm okay. And I feel like I had to get back to work for me because I needed it back to normal. But let yourself take some time to heal. And And yeah, I know it's not anything you've done. Like, I think that was another thing that was a super big blessing to me, was reading that a lot of the times it's because the fetus can't, it's not viable. And, you know, really honestly and truly, I am amazed at parents out there who parent with children with disabilities. I look at them and go, wow, you're amazing. I don't think that I could do that. And so, I mean, obviously if I was thrown into that, I wouldn't have much of a choice. But in a way, I'm kind of grateful because, you know, I don't think I could have handled that very well. And, you know, what if we had a child that was born and it died like a year or two after it was born because it had such bad complications? Like, who knows, right? So, I mean, there is an underlying blessing, and I just keep thinking that it was for a reason. Still don't know what the reason is, but yeah, I don't know, guys. This is kind of where I'm at. If you guys have had miscarriages and you have gone through them and have some helpful advice, I would love to hear about it in the comments below, because it's still very early. It'll be 2 weeks on Saturday, and today is Wednesday, so it's still very new. But yeah, my mind is very, very scrambled. But I am okay, and I will be okay. So yeah, ways that you can help somebody that is going through a miscarriage is, number one, give them their space. I know it sounds really like backwards, but honestly, we just need our space. It's not because we hate you, it's because we're trying to process, our body's trying to heal, and we just really need to have a good cry. Number two, drop off a care package on the front door. Send them a text, tell them that there's a package there for them. Include chocolate, donuts, not wine. Unless you're a wine person. I'm a wine person and I didn't want wine. Chocolate and donuts. Anything that's comforting. Anything that's comforting. Stick it in a box and drop it off. Because that friend is going to want to curl up and do nothing for probably a good week. Alright guys, thanks for listening to me ramble. I know this wasn't much of a vlog, it was just me rambling, but yeah. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure to encourage one another. Really, honestly and truly, we need to encourage each other as women going through hard times, because who else is going to do it? We are the only ones who know what we're going through. Even our men don't understand it. They can be there and thank the heavens for my husband. He's been phenomenal and he's there and he's doing all he can, but he fully doesn't understand it. So yeah, encourage one another, guys. Yeah, that's all I can say. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and have a wonderful day. Enjoy every minute, because it's short. You never know. Bye, guys.